welcome to the Misfits podcast.
Are we actually doing this right now or no?
Yeah, we're recording.
Is this our intro?
We're recording.
Okay.
Hello.
So are we going to introduce ourselves?
Welcome to this podcast. This is the Nintendo Joycast, the funkiest.
It's not official, by the way.
Yeah, not official. We're unofficial epic.
Not endorsed by Nintendo in any way. We just like Nintendo.
It could be. It could be. Nintendo, hey.
It could
No,
be.
they're gonna sue us.
Nintendo, reach out.
They're gonna sue us for having a Joy-Con. Anyways, this is the gaming podcast. Basically, all we're gonna be doing is talking about games and gaming and gamering. I am obviously CupOfLuigi, also known as Spencer, if you wanna do that. The man in the middle here, this is Nash or Screen Fuzz.
What's up?
Say something.
I said something.
Okay, cool. The guy on the far left, the guy on the left is Alex or Gnome Dome or whatever else you want to call him. Alex, say something.
It's
Alright, that's all the
Minecraft,
time we
Zombie,
have.
Mario.
Alright, so, which one of us is going to talk about a topic first?
I'll let Alex go first.
Alex, start right this second. Oh my god, I swear to god if you don't start now.
I swear to God.
Portal 2.
Portal 2.
Valve.
Alright, on the Nash now.
You want to do Valve or Portal 2?
Valve. Very
Alright.
good moral company. They're allergic to the number 3, but
They are. Definitely allergic to the number 3.
Bro, what's
Oh
a
my
3?
gosh.
What's a 3?
Nobody. Valve. What's a 3?
Alright, so you're gonna elaborate.
let's keep going.
You're gonna elaborate, Alex, because we only got 2 minutes of stuff right now.
alright, so basically big cliffhanger in Half-Life 2. So people want Half-Life 3, right? But Valve say no. So they
yeah, it's
release
Valve.
prequel.
It's Valve. What do you
And
expect?
prequel do good, so they might release 3. Probably not going to.
I'm hoping they do. 'Cause Half-Life-
I'm excited for Portal 3.
If that's ever gonna happen.
If that's a thing. Because of the end of Portal 3 was weird. I'm not going to spoil it for
3? Portal 3? The end of Portal 3 was weird? Huh?
Dude,
Shut up.
you
The
got
end of
Portal
Portal
3?
2.
You got Portal
The
3?
end of Portal 2 was weird. And I'm not going to elaborate on that because I don't want spoilers and stuff.
Because one of us, I'm not going to name any names, Spencer, has not finished the game yet.
Yeah, he's being like, hey, I don't want to finish the game because GLaDOS dumb. But GLaDOS is better than Wheatley. So
GLaDOS is better than
obviously.
Wheatley.
Yeah.
GLaDOS is chilling.
GLaDOS is an OG.
Yeah, right. You know, I actually found out that hidden in the game, she was supposed to narrate the first part of Portal 2. You know, where you get
you're in the
the
house.
dude voice instead of the girl voice.
Yeah, you're in that weird apartment.
Or no, yeah, when you're in the weird apartment. Or no, when you were in the beginning, when you fall into the original holding chamber where the first game started.
Bro.
Remember once you were in the facility, you landed in the spot where you would where you would wake up in the first game.
Yeah.
Remember that part?
Yeah.
Yeah. There was a dude narrator up until you stumbled into her room.
'Cause funky.
But up until that point, GLaDOS was actually supposed to voice that.
Whoa.
I just thought that was interesting.
So what
I
is
just thought that was
so
interesting.
Are we talking about Valve in general, or are we just talking about Portal?
I mean, we can talk about whatever we want. This is our podcast.
Well, I mean, I think we should like segment the stuff so it's not like Valve, then Nintendo, then Valve again, and then Steam, and then like I think we should like for right now. I think for like the next good minute or so, we should talk about like Valve in general then. Because then it would be
Right.
so
I
we
can
seem
do that.
so we
I
seem
can-
a little less, just hastily thrown together.
All over the place.
I heard about Valve
Personally,
too.
I don't think that it should cost $100 to publish a game
Yeah, no,
on Steam.
that's a little
Because
much.
this kind of like, if you want to make like living out of making video game,
You better hope
you're going to
sell a
have no
lot.
money because all the budget went into making the game.
Yeah, you better hope that you're gonna make your money back if you are able to get your game on Steam. Now, if you're a big corporation like EA
How do you
or
get your game
Activision, what?
How do you get your game onto Steam? Like, say that you're like an indie game developer.
Basically, with that, you gotta, as far as I know, you have to fork over like
Ask nicely.
You gotta fork over $100, and I'm pretty sure that's all you really gotta do. You gotta get your game put on there. Doesn't Steam have to check it or something before, like, review the game before they upload it?
Yeah,
I don't know. They let what's that game called? That beach volleyball game on Steam. So.
What beach volleyball game?
Death or something. Dead or Alive.
Dead or Alive. I don't remember that game.
It's a fighting game, but they made a volleyball game with it.
Basically, boob game.
Yeah.
Okay, how much time we got on the clock?
6 minutes.
All right. I don't think we can make this last an hour.
No, we can't. We'll
keep talking about. Keep talking about Valve, Alex.
Or just us in general.
Personally, I feel like Valve is a good company overall.
Yeah.
But
Valve's
they're better than EA. Yeah, they're better.
Yeah, I can give it to Valve because they've made some of my favorite games, like Portal.
Easily.
And
for me, they made Portal, Team Fortress, Half-Life.
Team Fortress.
Counter-Strike.
I'm not a big Half-Life guy. Counter-Strike's good. I like that one.
Then I really like Half-Life, but then again, I just like how the game, like, I love the atmosphere and all the stuff about Half-Life. Basically, all the stuff that all the reviewers have said about Half-Life, that's what I like about it. It's just really good. Now, do I think it's the greatest game on the planet?
Right.
No. It is far.
No, that easily belongs to Fortnite.
for me, Half-Life.
By the way, that was a joke. We do not endorse Fortnite. If you
joke alert,
Fortnite.
Joke alert, funny laugh, alert. Please
alert,
laugh.
alert.
Please laugh. But yeah, anyways, yeah. Is Half-Life 2 anywhere near my favorite game? No, it's not. I don't think it's the greatest game of all time. Is it a really good one? Yeah, definitely. But like games from like some of my favorite games is like Doom, whether it be the old Doom or the new ones, or like Dark Souls. Just great,
Dark Souls
fantastic, epico.
Okay, you like Doom, right?
What?
But what about Wolfenstein?
Wolfenstein is pretty good. The old
Stein?
Wolfenstein, Steen, whatever. Wolfenstein.
Stein.
Yeah, it's Stein.
Whichever it is. It's okay. The new ones, they kind of are not the greatest.
See, the only Wolfenstein,
Unpopular.
the only bit of Wolfenstein I've played was the one secret level in Doom 2. And
Yeah,
that is still Doom, but with
I remember the
nonsense.
Mecha Hitler fight.
Mecha
Yeah,
Hitler.
that's basically what it is. Yeah, Wolfenstein, it's pretty similar to Doom.
Stein.
It's just Nazis and
Stein.
Robo Hitler.
Yeah, it's a bit Stein. It's a bit different, but it's a little bit.
It
Different,
is. It's a bit different.
but it's still very much the same. The level design is a
Yeah,
lot more
I
complex
don't-
than Doom.
Yeah, definitely. I'd have to say it's a lot more hard to navigate.
Yeah. But with because then again with Wolfenstein, almost all the backgrounds and all the walls and everything looks very similar, whereas in Doom it's got more than like 3 different palettes for a wall.
Right, dude. The first level of Wolfenstein is so boring because you have to run around like constantly,
Hoping that
and
you
like
find
you
the
can't
right door.
find where you're supposed to be.
Yeah, you'll open a
Dude,
door
because
thinking,
because there's a bunch of like prison cells. Yeah, there's a bunch of like prison cells or whatever, and it's just impossible to find anything. So like you run into a room and it's like, oh, there's a bunch of hungry dogs. Awesome. I'm glad I don't
those
have to go into
Nazis,
that
though.
room a second time. Oh, there's more. Oh, there's more.
The deaths are funny.
The deaths are funny.
I'm layman. I'm layman. Yeah,
yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Something more I like with I mean, I like Wolfenstein because it definitely has like it made it a pretty popular name. What are you doing?
Right.
What are you doing?
What?
Don't worry about it.
Why are you sharing the screen?
Don't share screen. Screen
Don't worry.
shares.
The screen shares you.
Don't share screen. Screen share you.
Honestly, though, Goombas are the vermin of the Mario world.
No.
They are.
No, that's you. You're the vermin of the Mario.
Goombas are not a type of mushroom I like. This is not mushroom racism.
Mushist.
Are we still talking about? Are we still talking about like id Software stuff?
We're supposed to be, but
Yeah.
somebody's not.
Somebody's like
Well, it's a
Goomba
podcast, we're
racism. Goomba racism.
Yeah, we're
You
literally
don't
talking
really
about
garage my
Goomba
keys.
racism now.
Goombas, like,
Fortnite.
Honestly,
all
though,
you do is
the
dance.
Valve Index, right?
Huh?
Valve Index, the new VR headset,
I don't know what that is.
Uh-huh.
very cool.
Can I play Doom on the Valve Index?
Is Doom Eternal compatible with VR?
Doom 2016 is.
No.
There's Doom 2016 VFR, which is virtual. I think it's virtual F-word reality.
So the Valve Index has sensors in the hands, where it there's straps on it to where you can still hold it but not like grip onto it.
Doom.
And if you place like a finger down on where the grip thingy is, it's like an actual finger in the game.
Uh-huh.
Doom.
So it's next step in VR. Now the next step would be full body tracking. Like not full body tracking as in like VR chat. I mean like full body tracking as in everything.
And then after that, the next step would be you are the video game.
You are the video game.
You
Like
are
that
the
bad
video.
movie. Sorry. I know, but Contra's first top.
You are the video game.
You are the video game. So back to id Software for a bit. We'll mainly talk about Doom and Wolfenstein. So yeah, like with Wolfenstein 3D, the original levels are really boring and bland. At least in my opinion, because it's just repeating walls and stuff. It looks exactly the same. But I think Nash could probably back me up on this. I don't know about Alex, but Doom like 1. I don't know so much about 2 because Doom 2 is very lazy in mapping. But Doom 1 has some really good level design. Like,
Doom.
Doom 1
I never
The
really
only
played Doom
thing
1.
I remember from Doom 1 is
hanger.
getting the helmet.
The helmet. What?
I don't know. I remember getting an armor upgrade from Chester somewhere. I don't know.
Oh, are you thinking of Doom 2016 or what?
No, old game.
Oh, you mean like, are you talking Doom 1? Because in Doom 1, if you're in E1, M1, you take a straight left, you climb upstairs, there's like a armor set there.
Yeah, that thing. That's the only thing I remember from.
Yeah, all in all, like, I've been playing Doom a lot recently, like classic Doom and modern Doom, except Eternal. I want to get Eternal. But anyways, Doom 1 has some really good, Doom 1 has some really good level design in my opinion. And then Doom 2, they just got super lazy. Like literally one of the levels in Doom 2, all they did was they put you in a room and there's like 6 doors. In every door you open, it's just a bunch of enemies. You kill them and you get a key to open another door to go into another room full of enemies you gotta kill.
That's
all it is.
so boring.
It is. One of the rooms is literally just a bunch of I think it's Hell Knights. It's either Hell Knights or Barons of Hell. But then there's one Cyber Demon. You get 2 invincibilities, and all you gotta do is kill all of them. That's it.
Cyber Goth Dance.
Right.
Cyber Demon Dance. Yeah, like Doom 2 has a couple of good levels, mainly like Mission 1, which is I forgot what the level's called, but I think it's just called Entryway. But that one's pretty good. Other than that, Doom 2 has really lazy design, but it's still kind of fun because super shotgun.
Wolfenstein was very revolutionary for its time.
Well, yeah.
That's the one thing that I can appreciate about it.
Because it definitely made people go, Jesus, wait, we can do 3D gaming now? It also was like, I mean, back then, people were probably like, yo, 3D gaming? Bro, what? But now we look back at it and like Wolfenstein poop.
Wolfenstein, if Wolfenstein didn't exist, your Call of Duty games, all your EA games, your
Doom,
freaking first-person Call of Duty EA game,
Epic Doom,
would be not existent.
It would be not funny.
CS:GO would be non-existent. TF2 non-existent.
Okay, that's where you cross the line, buddy.
That's where you crossed the line. You did it. You ding dong darn did it.
Wolfenstein wasn't a thing, first-person shooters wouldn't be a thing.
Yeah, I know. That's because that game was...
That's what I was getting at. I'm not saying TF2's bad.
I know.
Better not. I'm just...
You better not, or I'll come to your house and kill you. I'm just joking. I'm not actually
You better not.
I'm just joking. I'm not gonna go to his house and kill him. I'm just kidding.
Uh-huh.
Berry steak fries.
The Wii.
The Wii.
Revolutionary console.
I sent that picture to you.
I know. Patrick Star, a giant pumpkin, SpongeBob.
Spinge binge.
Downloading photo.
The Wii. The ultimate test.
Does thou
of
like
motion
the Wii?
controls. And sensors. There were sensors in Nintendo game before, like Duck Hunt, but nothing like Wii Spork.
Wii Sport.
Duck Hunt.
Wii Sport.
Wii Spork. Wii Spork.
What do you eat your lunch with?
Wii Spork.
So that's why.
Well, so since we're on the topic of Wii right now, I guess we're gonna segue into Wii, like talking about Wii stuff. What is your guys' favorite thing about the Wii, like that was on it or included with it?
Mii's.
The Mii's. What about you, Nash? What was your favorite thing the Wii did?
Mii's in the games. Like there was a lot of good games that got overlooked.
My favorite thing the Wii did probably was just a big stride in wireless.
Yeah.
It was a huge stride in wireless connectivity.
With your gaming.
Really good. Right, with the gaming. Yeah, like it just took huge leaps and bounds. Like that was was the nail in the coffin for Nintendo.
One small step for mankind.
One giant leap for Nintendo.
One giant leap for Nintendo, seriously.
It made you feel like you were actually controlling.
I think I got it wrong. I think it's one small step for man.
Yeah, it's one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind. Bruh.
Yeah,
one giant leap for Nintendo.
One of my favorite things about the Wii was how I have a couple, but I just loved how comfortable the Wiimote was. Like it just felt like as soon as you held onto that controller, it just felt like really comfortable. You didn't have to adjust anything or anything.
With the Wii controller?
Yeah, the Wiimote. It's just it's such a comfortable controller. It's basically a TV remote, but really skinny. Like it just.
And the gaming.
Yeah, the games were pretty good on the Wii. There was a lot of shovelware, but that's the funny thing. There's a lot of shovelware.
There was a lot of very good games by Nintendo overlooked by community. Like
Mario
Return
Galaxy.
to Dreamland.
I don't think anyone.
Amazing game.
That game was a Talked about what? I'm sorry?
I don't think anybody has ever talked about Mario Galaxy. That one's a pretty rare game.
Dude, oh my, that was seriously my childhood. It was so good.
I really like Mario Kart Wii, and even though
dude, I don't know why people hate it so much.
You know what?
Why do people hate it?
I don't know. You know
It's
what game?
like
you know what game I don't
the best
understand?
Mario Kart game besides Double Dash.
You know what game I don't understand? Why people hate? I don't understand why people don't like Brawl, like Smash Brawl. Like it's a
I guess
good
it's
one.
just like the middle child.
Like, bro, it's a good one.
That was really all it was.
I think it's more of like the floatiness and the controls.
I think that's.
Yeah,
what it is,
I felt
I
that.
actually really like Brawl though.
I like the art style of it.
Brawl was really good. It seemed a little bit darker, you know, just like visually darker.
It took more of a serious approach to Smash Bros, which is kind of weird for Smash Bros, but I did kind of like the art style.
Yeah, I really like. It did fit at the time because just at the time the art style, it was just so ready to come out.
And a lot of the
everything was just.
In that era of like Xbox 360, PS3, Wii era, a lot of games and their companies and whatever were changing the art style to be more serious and dark for some reason. I don't know why. Like, look at GTA 4.
I mean, it looked nice.
Yeah,
it didn't look terrible.
It actually fit Brawl fairly well. So, I mean, you guys get a plus.
I just don't like how bad the roster looks.
Yeah, the roster
like
looks a
white
bit
screen. It's dumb.
I don't remember what the roster looked like.
It was just like a weird box with all the characters.
Yeah,
it wasn't
really
like stylized
special.
or anything.
It wasn't really anything special. It was just kind of.
It only looked cool when it was like when the background turned black.
Yeah, it does look kind of awkward. Looking at it now.
Well, yeah, but other than that, I think Brawl was a pretty good one. And the little bit I played of Subspace Emissary, that was pretty good.
Yeah, I love Subspace.
Subspace was kind of
It's pretty good.
World of Light, okay. World of Light, okay. I like the concept of it.
Yeah, for me, World of Light.
I like Subspace better.
All I know is, I wasn't a huge fan of World of Light. I thought it was really boring real quick. At least that's just me.
I thought it was boring. I didn't even finish it. It was that boring for me.
Yeah, I played a little bit of it, like a good hour or two, and I was just like, I can't do this. It's boring. All of this is just.
I liked the.
For me, all it was.
I legitimately liked the game. Okay.
You go first.
You go, Spencer. You go.
Okay, fine.
You go.
I was gonna say it was.
Okay.
I was gonna say it was crap. What was I gonna say? I don't know. You messed me up.
You're so smart.
Oh, you go. It might come back to me.
All right. I was just gonna say that I honestly I liked whatever the Smash Wii U had. It was like the game board thing.
Yeah, that was
I liked
fun.
that more than I liked. It was because it was like a board game, and it was. I liked it.
No,
it was my first introduction to Smash.
It was very simplistic. But
Simple.
It got it done. It was fun.
Little is more, you know.
Yeah.
Okay,
what really didn't make sense about that game is the UI.
Yeah, the UI.
Was a little.
It was wonk.
The really good part that I wish they would bring back is for what was it called? It was for Fun and for Glory.
Yeah.
That one was so cool.
That was for online.
Yes.
Like that just
yes,
made it.
That was so cool.
I only played online once on my DS and I didn't like it because I lost.
I liked online only because it was better. It was better than Switch Online.
Switch Online's kind of poo-poo though.
I really hope Nintendo's working to fix it. Like, why make people pay for a subscription or a service that sucks and everybody?
Dude, that was
everybody's having tough times.
That was Stadia at the beginning.
I mean, yeah, Stadia did have a rough start. We were right in the middle. I mean, it kind of had its chance to shine through because we were right in the middle of every era of the new generation of games. Like the Switch had been out for, what, 2 years?
Yeah.
Xbox years, and PlayStation's been out for 5.
Yep.
For a good couple of years.
I don't know what you just said because you cut out, but yeah, I think it was good.
Did I cut, really?
Yeah.
My bad. I was just saying we were in the middle of the generation when Google Stadia came out. Yeah. It really had a chance to shine, but it just kind of fell flat, in my opinion.
We'll talk more about Stadia in a minute because I'm gonna mainly focus on that since I've actually been getting the experience, and I've actually been using Google Stadia recently like crazy.
You know another game was looked over by the Wii?
What?
You know another game that was looked over by the Wii?
What?
Return to Dreamland, Kirby.
That was a pretty good one.
That game is slept on. That one's so much.
Everyone's always talking about Kirby's Epic Yarn. Like, that one was okay, but Return to
Kirby's
Dreamland...
Epic Yarn was amazing too, but
it was just
Dreamland
overshadowed
was
by
Kirby.
Return to Dreamland was the banger. Yeah, that one was good. I love that one.
I really like Kirby. I've got a soft spot for Kirby just because those were one of the first games that I ever played.
I have a soft spot for the new Super Mario Brothers.
Oh, I love those.
Wii.
I love those. Yes, they are. Yes,
that's the game that I first played.
Yes, Nintendo has made way too many of those games, and yes, I think they should slow down on making them. But, dude, I love
the original one.
Yeah. The one for the DS, and my favorite one's the Wii, but I think that one's everyone's. I think that's everyone's favorite. New Super Mario Bros.
Yeah.
Dude, we should all get together and stream that game. That would be so fun. Just together, chill stream.
Just us playing.
100% completing
some Super Mario.
It's not too hard to beat the game.
Yeah,
not 100%.
It's just dealing with all the other guys being stupid and picking you up and throwing you in a lava pit. That's what I always did. I would always I used to have this friend who lived a good a block or so away from my house. I used to go over there. I would bring my copy of New Super Mario Bros. Wii, and all we would do is we would just play it, and then that's what I would do. I would just pick them up and throw them in a pit.
That was the extent.
That's just how you do it, man.
Nintendo was just like, "Hey, do you want to throw your friends into a pit?"
Hey, do you really want to irritate your friends?
Nodding their heads.
Do you want to lose friends?
No, Mario Kart was the friendship.
No, that was
destroyer.
Mario Party.
Mario Kart.
That was Mario Party. Mario Party destroys friendships. That moment when you spent all game trying to get that one star. As soon as you get it, someone else is like, "Hey, I'm gonna use this item to take your star."
Yeah, dude.
My uncle beat me in Mario Party by 1 coin.
That must have hurt.
That's evil.
It came to the final things. We both got the equal amount of stars because of bonus stars.
Yeah.
And then he had 1 more coin than me.
Oh, wow, that must have just crushed your little. How old were you?
That was like a year ago.
Oh my god! It must have crushed your soul.
It was in the new one.
Must have crushed your little soul.
Mario Party 10?
Yeah, no, that was Mario Party 10 was the Wii U one with the car.
I hate the Mario Party.
Super Mario Party.
I hate the one with the cars. The Mario Party with cars is not Mario Party.
But life be hard like a car.
Mario Party is
9 was with the cars.
Yeah, 9 and 10.
9
and 10.
Did they both have cars? They both did have cars.
What they did was they went 9. They went 9 with the car, and then they did one for the 3DS that didn't have the car. But then for some reason they went back to the car for 10. I think it was a Superstar. No, it was like Star something.
I remember there being like an original DS Mario Party.
Yeah,
I used to have
DS. That one was good. Mario Party.
You guys remember Mario Kart DS?
Mario Kart. Oh my god, we have to get together and play that again.
Play what, Mario Kart?
Mario Kart DS. Dude, that was the slaps.
I remember the online edition was like
good.
No, it was like you couldn't pick your character. You had to be a colored Shy Guy.
Yeah, that's how the.
Did you?
That was download play. That was download play though. If you had the cartridge, you could pick your character. Which is how it was.
I got stuck.
That's how it was for Mario Kart 7.
A few years ago, I got stuck in the first town in Pokemon Platinum.
Bro.
Right. I still can't get past the first gym in Pokemon Red.
Dude,
I was so defeated.
How? I got past like the first 3.
I don't know. I just can't figure out how to do it. It's dumb.
It's just Pokemon. It's Pokemon.
Yes, ma'am. I get that, but Pokemon have gotten easier since Black and White.
Yeah.
Everybody knows this.
Yeah, I know. That's why I don't like the new Pokemon games, because they're so easy.
Literally, the easiest Pokemon game is Sword and Shield.
I've never played
I
it.
bet it is.
That doesn't surprise me.
But I'm not looking for challenge. I'm looking for I'm looking for enjoyment. I'm not looking for like a impossible game that's gonna make me rage quit.
Souls.
Shut up.
Dark Souls.
I still couldn't get past that one. I still couldn't get past that one point, Spencer. You remember that?
You didn't get past the Taurus demon?
Nope.
Bro.
No, the one
What's
guard
that?
dude.
I'm still on the first area because I haven't played it. Is that like the first actual boss?
The one dude
Yeah,
with the giant...
we were coming out of the cave.
Yeah, that guy. The dude with a big dragon tooth.
Oh.
No, that was
Havel.
No, we got past. We got past Havel.
Are you talking about the boss?
I don't remember. No, it was literally just like a random freaking filler enemy. It was a really tall dude with like a long. I forget what they're called. Shut up. Grow up.
Sorry.
Anyway,
Can't.
I just couldn't get past that one spot.
That's because you're not a gamer. That's because you're not a gamer.
I'm not a gamer. I'm not a Dark Souls player. I don't play games for. I don't play games for the enjoyment.
Literally, in Pokemon Sword and Shield, you can grind your Pokemon in the first area, and just use the same attack over and over again. It's not like.
Are you serious?
Serious?
Yes.
And you win?
You win.
That's not even close
I
to
beat
fair.
a level 50 boss with a level 30 Pokemon.
That shouldn't be how it works. That's not
Since
good.
I was an he was on a type
Disadvantage.
disadvantage. So I guess it makes kind of sense though, because I beat I think it was a leaf Pokemon with a level 30 Growlithe.
Bruh. And I hate Wendy's thing that you're talking about.
No, it was a Arcanine, not Growlithe. Arcanine.
My dog ate one of my edibles. What?
All right, now that's a good segue into today's sponsor, me.
From the Wii.
I am sponsoring today's
Yeah,
video.
today is.
Me is a fun program you can use to create yourself, but in worse ways. You can make it to where you have upside down eyebrows. You can make it to where you're Kim Jong-un. You can make it
so I can be dead?
you can make it
This week's podcast is
you're a
sponsored by me.
Minecraft zombie. You could literally make it to where you're Jake the dog from Peter Griffin.
Jake
Anyway,
the dog.
Jake the
Peter
dog
Griffin.
from Peter Griffin.
Anyway, back to our episode of
But I'm sponsoring it, you retard.
but no, me is Nintendo is.
No, they're not. Because if we say that, they're literally gonna sue us.
Oh, sorry, Nintendo isn't because we're dumb and Nintendo doesn't like us. But we like their games.
Nintendo isn't sponsoring us because I'm sponsoring this week's episode of the Nintendo Joycast.
Give me money.
Go follow my Instagram. It'll be in the description of all of my videos because funky low. I'll also have Nash and Alex's Instagrams and whatnot in the description if you want to add them. That would be epico and funky. So
then should I make my Instagram account unprivate?
I don't know.
Probably should.
If you want.
Okay.
So,
I want clout.
Anyway. Also subscribe. That's another part of this, but I don't really care too
It's
much about that.
not the end of the podcast, by the way. We're just
yeah. This is just the intermission.
This is just the sponsor segment.
Yeah, because we're gonna have that, right? We're gonna get a sponsor today, right?
Can G Fuel sponsor us?
Please. I have ordered my starter kit like a week ago, and I still haven't gotten anything. The tracking
Jeff
number.
Bezos, please sponsor us.
It says it's supposed to show up. Well, it's shipping from New York, and I live in Michigan, obviously, and it's been stuck on in transit since the 3rd of this month.
Oh my lord!
Speaking of month, this month is my birthday. Please send me a gift in this PO box.
Send Alex some V-Bucks because he plays Fortnite all the time.
I don't play Fortnite. I will kill you. Send me money for loot boxes, okay?
And send G Fuel into my PO box. It'll be in the description. If anybody has the PewDiePie tall boy shaker that they would like to donate to this podcaster, then be my guest.
If you have a Fender Jazz bass lying around,
Fender Jazz bass lying around,
maybe you can ship it to me using this anyway.
That's the end of the sponsor section of the show.
It's not the end of the podcast because
we're still here somehow.
Anyway,
you guys talk about something real quick. I'll be right back.
Okay, so Minecraft, right?
Uh-huh.
The bane of Terraria, the bane of Stardew, because they're obviously just Minecraft, but different. Not
They're just
Minecraft.
not Minecraft.
You know, they have blocks, they have pixels like every game. That means they're a knockoff of Minecraft.
If a game, so wait, let's define this. So if a game has pixels, is it a ripoff of Minecraft?
Even if it was made before Minecraft Notch, even if it was made before Notch was born, still a ripoff of Minecraft. No one cares. Anyway, Ocarina of Time. I think might be a hot take for some of you guys, but it's a good game.
Wait, what game?
Sometimes.
I wasn't listening.
Ocarina of Time.
Never played it.
Might be hot take. It's a good game sometimes, but it's not the best game in the world, like people portray it to be.
I could imagine it.
Like, every game has its flaws. It's not perfect, like people portray it to be.
Okay,
People say it's perfect in every way because it's Ocarina of Time. It's not.
No.
Oh yeah, no.
There's a lot of flaws to it.
Ocarina of Time is not perfect in the slightest. It is far from perfect.
But people portray it, and it annoys me.
Yeah, that's how I feel with people in Undertale. Everyone's like, "Oh, dude, perfect game, best game of all time." Oh my god, like no, it's just a regular RPG with some funky funk.
False.
Ocarina has weird mechanics, which I guess is part of it. Maybe, I don't know.
If you want to call it.
I don't know. It's just not a perfect game.
Yeah, no.
Not every game
There
is.
is no such thing as a perfect game. That's impossible.
Unless you're like, I don't know, every game developer ever, but good.
Nah, even then.
Unless you're Minecraft.
You're not gonna make a
Unless
game
you're
that
not.
you're not gonna make a game that's tailored to everybody's needs and wants. That's impossible.
Minecraft.
Nah, not even that.
Minecraft.
No. Terraria.
Wrong.
Oh, Destiny 2. No, Serious Sam. Serious Sam is a perfect game.
Catered to every.
Majora's Mask.
That one's
People
good.
say bad game because of graphics. Yes, graphics terrible, but
Who
Zelda
cares?
game-wise, good Zelda game.
Yeah, who cares? Who even really cares about old games graphics? Like, bruh, it was a 2000s game. What do you expect?
No, it actually was like 1998.
No, Majora's Mask I thought was 2000.
Really?
Yeah, Ocarina of Time was
really,
the 90s.
It was released on N64 though.
Yeah, they had.
In 2001 is when they released the GameCube.
Yeah, but they released Majora's Mask in like 2000, I think.
Oh, I don't know.
I don't feel like searching it up.
It's just people complain texture bad. Yes, texture bad, but
Because it was
like,
a friggin'.
It was an N64
Core.
game.
yeah.
Do you expect it to have ungodly
But then
graphics?
people also argue the textures aren't as good as Ocarina of Time. In Ocarina of Time, the textures aren't needed as much detail as like Majora's Mask's atmosphere.
Yeah.
It's because Majora's Mask's atmosphere is like dark. It's not just happy Hyrule like Ocarina of Time is.
Yeah, it's not happy-go-lucky funny land. Majora's Mask is a lot more serious.
I know half of this might not make sense to the average person, but it does to me. So.
Well, yeah, it's because we're gamers. We're high elite gamers.
My brother likes Fortnite. That's why I hate Fortnite.
Do you like Fortnite?
Yeah.
Kill him. Don't actually kill him. That's a funny joke. Laugh, 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 please.
Funny. Anyway, Tetris. Very simplistic game. Very.
So wait, what is this? What is this segment?
We should talk about the Nintendo leak.
Yeah. Nash gets a turn to sit in the limelight and talk about stuff. Go ahead, talk.
All right, let's
Use
let's
your
pull
English
up
powers.
this.
Use your English powers.
My English powers, right? So, I haven't told you guys about this yet. Well, I mean, you guys might already know about it, but there's been a huge Nintendo leak about all the stuff and all the. Hang on, let me read this. Massive leak of Nintendo source code, all sorts of stuff that went on. A couple weeks ago on 4chan, somebody uploaded like a bunch of files that contain info about the hardware inside the Wii and whatnot, so that people can start emulating and whatnot. And it was just a complete breach of privacy. And
So it's definitely illegal.
Excuse me. Yes, definitely illegal.
Yes.
A bunch of source codes from different games on the Wii, excuse me, and just a bunch of different source codes and a bunch of different information about the kind of technology that the Wii uses to run, so people could effectively just make their own Wii and put whatever they want on it. Say they want, like, I don't know, a DVD drive. No, it's not Epic, because that's a huge copyright infringement, and it's a no stinky.
So I do a lot of no stinky. Like I soft modded both Wii's.
Yeah, but you don't want Nintendo to know that.
Well, I don't think they're gonna watch this.
Like, literally, they don't care about the Wii anymore because of Switch.
They just put a game on the Wii though.
Their console. Yes, they still care about it.
They themselves
but
didn't
it's
put
not
a
as
game on it.
important as if like somebody leaks source codes for the Switch, so they can basically emulate Switch.
Right, which nobody can do yet, thankfully.
Yeah,
but
at least not correctly.
Right, yeah, because nobody can make tasks. Nobody can make tasks speedruns.
At least not right now.
Yeah, we can't make task speedruns for Switch games like Mario Odyssey, or else we'd find out really good ways to, speedrun better, obviously. But
freaking emulators are banned in speedrunning.
Emulators are banned in speedrunning because they are not accurate and not completely accurate.
Because loading times are quicker than.
Well, how come?
The
How come I see like subsections where it's like actual console and then the emulator's a section, like a different section?
I don't know.
Yeah, because that's actually like on speedrun.com. I think you can check it there. They have two sections.
I'll go check.
Depending on the game, like Mario 64, I'm pretty sure has emulator and console. So I know that one for sure.
It depends on the game though. If it's like, say,
what is a
Mario
3D CVS?
What?
Oh, 3D CVS. That's an emulator. That's an emulator thing, I think.
I think so.
Yeah, like there's a couple emulators on here on speedrun.com.
Gaming.
People
yes, but you can also modify emulators to where they're accurate.
Right.
Yeah.
Some people use
some speedrun, some not speedrunners. Some emulators are really like almost perfectly matching the console. They're maybe like a little bit off.
Right.
There's no way they're gonna be able to just completely do the same thing. At least not easily.
Like Dolphin, very well trusted Wii emulator.
Yeah, Dolphin's
GameCube.
Dolphin's a pretty good one.
That
for
has
GameCube.
Dolphin loads things quicker than the actual console does, so it messes up speedruns.
Yeah.
Also, Dolphin reported on this. Dolphin said that they're not even gonna touch this Wii thing. Not even gonna look at it. Not even gonna look at anything about it because they don't want to. Because the Wii is too close to.
Because I'm pretty sure.
What?
Because I'm pretty sure. Christ.
Bless you, Jesus.
Pretty sure what they said was like because I watched a video from Modern Vintage Gamer. He said something along the lines of Dolphin doesn't want to mess with it because if this is all true and stuff, then that means Dolphin is now actually illegal. Or something like that. Something like that.
Did you know Smash Brothers was supposed to be a Tekken-like fighting game?
Yeah, that doesn't sound fun.
No, that does not sound fun.
It was still made by Sakurai and stuff, but it was no, it was in the Smash Brothers format, but it wasn't Nintendo characters. They were polygonal models of just like an average human form.
So Tekken without the Ekken.
No, it was Smash Brothers without the characters.
Wait, did YouTube move the comment section? What?
Yeah. Depending on the video
for videos that defend, well, this is probably not related to it, but videos they are automatically disabling comments on videos that are considered kids videos.
Oh. Oh, okay, weird. Let me turn this down. I'm gonna watch this in the background.
So, are we done talking about the leaks, or you got more stuff to do there?
I don't think we've got much more that we can talk about. I mean, that's really everything that I had to say. You know, Nintendo leak.
Well, I got.
What time are we at?
48, almost 49 minutes.
I was thinking about 40-something minutes.
Next time on Gamers.
Right.
No, we're not done yet, cause I'm gonna talk about some Stadia stuff.
Yeah, Stadia.
Google Stadia. So the Google Stadia. Recently they just announced that they're giving away 2 free months of Google Stadia Plus or Pro, whatever you want to call it. And I decided, you know what, I'm gonna check it out. So I decided to check it out, obviously. And I've put about a good 3 or so hours into Stadia stuff. let me just say, it's actually pretty alright. Now, at the beginning, Stadia was, it was a huge mess. It was super buggy and laggy. It
wouldn't load.
Yeah, it had problems loading. Some people couldn't even log into their own accounts because they couldn't get their code that they, from their Founders Edition pack that they bought. Some people couldn't even get that. It was a huge mess. People could, barely anybody was able to actually get Stadia to work correctly. But when people did get it to work correctly, it was reported that Stadia had troubles getting 1080p quality out of your games, even with high-end gaming PCs and Ethernet connections of really good 5 gig. Crap.
They would have trouble doing that?
Yeah, it'd have trouble doing 1080p on 5 gigahertz internet speed, which is really good, and a high-end gaming PC for streaming and stuff. But what are you doing?
What?
I'm just hearing a buzz, like a hum.
On mine?
Yeah.
On my end?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, there's construction going outside my window.
Alright, that makes sense. You can't really do anything about that.
I can scream hey, I'm recording podcast.
Anyways.
Turn down giant machinery.
Turn the volume down. Anyways, with Stadia, so yeah, everyone was having problems with it. It just didn't work. There was no games on there that made you go, you know what? I should buy Stadia. But as a good while after it released, I'm gonna say around this time, they really bumped it up. They fixed a few of the problems, at least from what I can tell. Because I didn't get Stadia at the beginning because I didn't feel like spending $150 to get the Founders Pack. So I just decided to try the free trial here, and basing my opinion off of what people said from the beginning, I think they fixed it, at least a good chunk, because I have quite an old office office PC here from a good I want to say 8 years ago. It's 8 years or so old, maybe a little older. And it shouldn't be able to run Destiny 2 as well as it does, but it runs Destiny 2 really well. I'm actually really surprised it can even do anything. And then, see, I've been playing Destiny 2 a lot to kind of get the idea of it, because it lags sometimes on the PS4, because PS4 is a little weird. But it runs really well. It plays nice. There's very few there's been a couple moments where I would lag out a few times, but then again, that was also from me using Stadia, me also using a messenger call here. Somebody's on the TV watching something while someone else is also in a bedroom watching TV, while someone else there's 5 different uses of internet going on at once, so I could see that being laggy. But other than that, when there's not 8 people in the house using the internet all at the same time, it runs really well. So yeah, Stadia is actually oh Christ. Stadia is pretty good. You guys got anything you want to say about that? Because I just talked I talked for a good 3 minutes straight.
Netherite.
Netherite armor, yeah.
Netherite?
Better than diamond, but harder to get than diamond.
It's harder to get than diamond? That scares me.
Yeah, because diamond you can barely...
Diamond isn't really that hard to get though. You just kind of mine into a diamond level and then dig straight.
Just strip mine until you find it.
Dig straight down.
Strip mine until you find.
And then cause in order to get, you can't upgrade an iron chest plate into a netherite chest plate from it being iron. It has to be diamond.
Oh, what? Lame.
I haven't played Minecraft in so long.
Oh yeah, that's not an actual update yet. It's still on Snapshot. It's going to be released very soon.
Yeah, I know. I know it's a snapshot because somebody in the Discord put the Minecraft announcements in announcements. So
Yo.
I gotta run out to the garage, so you know she's gonna be spazzing out. She might want to come out, so I'm prepared to help me out because I gotta clear a spot for this.
Some gaming.
Uh-huh.
We're gaming.
Alright. He's gonna bring.
He's gaming. Trying to talk over so the audio doesn't get messed up. There we go. I said gaming a few times, so I think we got it.
Nah, I can still hear it through the thing.
So hear what?
I could still hear Nash's mom talking.
Yeah, I know.
You
But
can still hear her talking?
I didn't want to be
I
like.
could.
I didn't want to be like gaming. We're gaming.
Or you can just cut that part out.
What?
Or you can just cut that part out.
Yeah, but then that would mess up the timer and it looks stupid.
Okay.
It looked like we're synthetic, and that's poopy farts.
Honestly, I'm surprised how the Game Boy went on for as long as it did.
Yeah, how long did they go for? Like 5 years?
It went on from when the Game Boy came out. Like I think that was like '88 or something.
Yeah.
Somewhere around there till like 2005.
Yeah,
it had a life.
Because Nintendo just refused to let it die.
And then the DS came around and that died.
That's kind of the sad part, is it?
Everything though. The DS destroyed everything in its path.
Literally, honestly, they should. The only problem I have with Super Mario 64 DS is that since it was made for a D-pad, using the thumb pad for it's like a little joystick.
Mm-hmm.
You can only move up, down, forward, and left, and there's like limited movement. It's not up, down, forward, left. You can also do like
Diagonal.
left, up, diagonal, stuff like that. But it's not like a full joystick. If that makes sense.
That's poopy farts.
No, yeah, you get limited range, and I think that was the one downfall that game had.
And also, Yoshi just sucks in that game. I don't like him.
You know what's
Well, isn't he an actual playable character?
I'm pretty
Yes,
sure it's
he's
possible to actually beat that game as just Yoshi. You just need a lot of exploits.
Mhm.
You gotta be a gamer.
Yeah, I got to the point on my copy to where I unlocked the Luigi, which is beating not all of them, but most of the Boo Stars.
The Weege.
The Weege.
The Weege.
The Weege.
The Weege.
Okay. All these basics, right? Sucks.
Yep. Baldy.
No, this is a gaming podcast, not a meme podcast.
Hey, we can meme game.
Meme game.
Baldy's in the elevator. I got a shiny new quarter in the elevator. Baldy.
Also, the nostalgic mini games from New Super Mario Bros. DS and Super Mario 64 DS.
Yeah.
The gambling mini games, like the Luigi ones, and the
those are classics.
Find this character one, the Yoshi picking flower one.
Yeah, that one was.
I don't
always
remember
sad.
that one.
That one was always sad. Like, just imagine.
There's always like a chance of winning on that. There's not even like a definite win.
Like, I always, whenever
not
I
even a
that,
definite win.
For some reason, whenever I played that one, I would always imagine that that Yoshi's doing that, and he's deciding whether or not his wife loves him or not, to decide whether to divorce her.
Dang, dude.
She loves me not. Guess I'm getting the divorce papers. Whoop.
Bruno.
Yeah, I don't know why. When I was a kid, I was like, oh, you know, it'd be funny. It'd be funny.
You want to know what would be funny?
Divorce.
If Yoshi
said Spencer when he was little.
If Yoshi got a divorce, You know what? That would explain why he doesn't. He does tax evasion because he doesn't have any money after the.
Hey, you guys want to see my crappy sounding ocarina model?
Oh shit. What?
Yes, it doesn't sound like an ocarina. Like
Is that an electronic?
No, it's a ceramic one. I'm pretty sure that's why.
Bro, that sounds like bad. Can you play the Song of Storms?
Can you say can you play the Halo theme?
No, okay, that's not even. Okay, let's not rape the user's ears, please.
I'm sorry, I couldn't understand you.
Bruh.
So you guys got anything
G-Man versus the scientist.
You guys got anything else you want to talk about?
I got nothing.
Alex?
One minute. I'm brain work. Breath of the Wild.
Oh, there.
People say it's a good game, but a bad Zelda game. I say that it's a good Zelda game.
I say it's a good Zelda game, but bad game. No, it's a good game.
Because you don't need to go. Like, there's still puzzle solving involved. There's still classic Zelda elements. It's just not as prominent as they were.
Yeah, they just changed it up a lot in this game.
It's just an open world Zelda that you eat instead of having to use heart potions.
You can jump.
You can jump also.
You can jump at any time, anywhere. And
at any time, at anywhere.
It introduces
anytime
the
at
climbing.
all down here in the deep blue sea.
It introduces the climbing thing.
Yeah.
Climbing on every surface that's not ancient technology.
I'm kind of hyped for Breath of the Wild too.
I am too.
I'm not a big Zelda fan, but I'm excited for you guys because you guys. What? Jeez.
I'm just kidding. Just joking. I don't actually die.
Just a joke.
No, I'm gonna do it now.
No, please. I was just joking. I was just doing the funny laugh. Haha.
Please don't sue us, Nintendo.
Please don't sue us, Nintendo.
Or whatever company.
Yeah. Well, is that it for the podcast?
Feels like it's
it. One tomorrow, maybe? Or no?
Are we?
I'm thinking this can be like a weekly, or.
Yeah. Why would we do it every day? Because we get burnt out after two episodes.
Well, if we do it every day, we're gonna run out of things quickly.
I know, that's why I just said we're doing it every week.
Yeah, that's why we're gonna.
Okay, I thought you said do it. Sorry.
No, I said why.
Anyway,
why would we do it every day? That'd be poo-poo farts.
We'll do an outro.
Alright. Well, this has been the Nintendo Joycast, episode uno, or one for you English fellas like us. Yeah, tune in next week for the next episode of the funkiest gaming podcast on the planet. Please no. Please no.
Oh,
please
goodness.
no. Please no. Goodbye.
Oh, it's okay, Clover.
Please,
it's alright.
Mute.
Can I just finish talking real quick?
So,
is that okay?
That's it. Thanks,
right.
thanks for watching the first episode of the podcast.
Wait a minute.
What?
Wait a minute.
What?
Yes.
Wait a minute. Okay, I'm done. Goodbye. Thank you for showing up.
Thanks for watching this terribly amazing, fantastically bad episode of the Nintendo Joycast. See you next week. Any last words, Nash?
Bye.
Funny scientist man.
Funny scientist man.
Funny G-man. Ha ha ha.